organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up on this Thursday edition of the program, downtown policing, what business owners and the Iowa City Police Department are doing differently during the summer months, plus your latest in sports and 3-day weather forecasts. Your daily Iowan TV news update starts now.
I'm Tom Brokaw. For more than 100 years now, the University of Iowa community has been waking up to the Daily Iowan. Today, it's the largest newsroom in eastern Iowa. And now you can see the news every night on Daily Iowan TV and get it anytime worldwide at dailyiowan.com.
Hello and welcome back to Daily Iowan TV, your news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Rebecca Sons. Local officials could be seen standing among hundreds of community members on the University of Iowa's Pentecrest Wednesday night to celebrate the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling to overturn the Defense of Marriage Act. In a U.S. Supreme Court ruling Wednesday, it was overturned on the basis that it denies the, quote, equal liberty guaranteed by the Fifth Amendment. Representative Dave Loebsack, the first member of the Iowa delegation to sign on the Respect for Marriage Act, released a statement read at the rally saying, quote, the decision today reaffirms nationwide what we Iowans already know, that love knows no boundaries and all couples should have the same rights as their neighbors. More rallies will be coming over the next few days, and the weather should be cooperating as well. Our very own Eric Nygaard is standing by. Eric, what's it look like out there?
Hi, Rebecca. Currently it's 84 degrees. Friday it'll be sunny and windy with a high of 82 and a low of 63. Saturday brings some scattered storms into the picture with a high of 74, a low of 59, and Sunday it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 58. Back to you in the studio, Rebecca.
Thanks, Eric. The summer weather has also been drawing more and more people out to the downtown area, including underage patrons. Daily Iowan's TV's Stephen Duran takes a look at what business owners and the Iowa City Police Department are doing to make sure everyone's downtown experience is both safe and enjoyable.
The crowded student presence of downtown during the school year is replaced with various scenes fitted more towards a family atmosphere during the summer. The bars, however, are still open and still run a risk of attracting underage drinkers. Iowa City Police do realize that the number of underage drinkers decreases over the summer, so the way the police go about patrolling them seems to be different.
Kind of come through the door and kind of go through and just kind of see if anything's going on and usually walk out. So it's not too much activity, in other words, for them.
Iowa City Police Sergeant Vicky Lala says her staff does prepare for the smaller crowds of students this time of year, but feels like they can't afford to take their patrolling any lighter. Cohen agrees, but feels from a business standpoint it is hard to implement and remind the out-of-town summer crowds of the 21 ordinance.
But it keeps changing, it seems like, and so it's hard for everybody to know that it doesn't really keep up with Iowa City politics.
Although the crowds are smaller around the downtown area, Cohen feels better knowing the police are always around just in case a problem emerges.
So it's kind of like hit or miss on kind of what you need it for. It's better not to have to call them, but we're usually patrolling, looking for that, so if you need them, they're right around the corner.
Stephen Duran, Daily Iowan TV.
Primetime league action going on in North Liberty tonight, but the eyes of the basketball world will be at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, where the NBA will be welcoming in its newest batch of hardwood stars at the 2013 NBA Draft. Who should go as number one? Our Daily Iowan TV sports staff debates.
Thanks, Rebecca. Cody Goodwin and Dominic White here in the Daily Iowan Sports Cubicle. Dominic, the NBA Draft is tonight. Who's going first?
I think Otto Porter should go first. He's the most NBA-ready prospect right now. He's got a great outside shot that's really going to help Cleveland's offense, and his defense is going to help too for a team that has no defenders right now.
You know, should Cleveland actually keep the pick? There's been some rumors that they might trade. I like Anthony Bennett to go first out of UNLV. He's a 6'8" forward, humongous wingspan, has a good presence in the post, and him and Kyrie Irving will be a nice base for the Cleveland Cavaliers to build going forward. So it'll be interesting to see if the Cavaliers do keep the pick, who they're going to select first overall. NBA Draft tonight on ESPN. Those are our picks. Back to you, Rebecca.
Well, that's going to do it for us here today on this Thursday edition of the program. For more on all of today's stories, be sure to check out Friday's pages of the Daily Iowan, and only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into those pages. Read more about the latest on UHIC healthcare and a recap of tonight's primetime league action. That's your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out at the same time or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Thanks and have a great night.